When it comes to the categories in selecting a watch I'd like to wear every day, 1, it's got to be built tough, 2, it's got to be functional, and 3, most importantly, it's got to be good looking. The PZ5001 does manage to check off some of the boxes, but stumbles in other areas. This is my review of the PZ5001. For those who don't know, Pulsar started out as a brand for the Hamilton Watch Company, who were said they were making and bringing LED watches to the market in the 1970s. When launched, Pulsar was the first electronic digital watch, which caught an eye of a big company. In 1978, Seiko Watch Corporation acquired the Pulsar brand and served as their mid-tier offerings. Today, Pulsar watches are mostly analog and use the same movements in Seiko, such as the 7062 quartz. Starting off with this watch, let's look at the visuals. It features a round metal face with numerous indicas, 3 subdials, and a date window. It has a 45mm stainless steel case with a mineral dial window, Japanese quartz movement, and with analog display. So I've been wearing this watch every day since I got it, from fixing machines at work to cutting onions at home for making dinner. People tend to notice its good looks thanks to its large size. Speaking of size, if you have a small wrist, this watch is going to look huge on you. And it might be a burden to carry because of its weight. If that doesn't bother you, then you probably won't mind that dark blue faceplate with a white index. In a well-lit areas, reading the dial is no problem, but forget it when you're in a room with poor lighting. It's not a deal breaker for me, but I know some people might be. The Pulsar PZ5001 comes equipped with a chronograph. It works well and keeps track of time. For some odd reason, the model which I received seemed to have a defect. If I were to use a chronograph more than once, the watch will lose track of time about 5 to 10 minutes, depending on how often you use the chronograph. What's even more strange is when I left it in a cold car or overnight, it lost time as well. Which is mind-blowing to think that you'll be paying $200 for this, while my Casio Edifice is about $100 less and does everything perfectly. So Pulsar, why? So what's my verdict on this watch? Being a guy who only wears one watch at a time, this really stood out to me when I was looking to upgrade from my Casio. Although the main deal breaker for me was the odd loss of time at random moments. I do love the looks. It is built tough by my standards. If you're looking for a handsome solo chronograph watch, you're kind of better looking elsewhere.